And in this room, I need a volunteer. I will choose maybe, when you arrive in your room, you can choose who will conduct this talk. Who conduct is your leader. So the leader is responsible to read the questions and to make everyone comfortable to talk. So this environment, everyone should have the opportunity to talk, okay? So I want to know some of you that I don't know. Guilherme, can you present yourself? I don't know about you. And I think you are excited about the game.
Yeah, I love this game actually. Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Guilherme. I'm 28 years old. I'm a math teacher and it's my first time here in the English TNT class on Friday. My first one was yesterday, but I used it to practice French by TNT. So, but I'm here just to practice more my English. I need to get more fluency, and that's all I think. So, shall I choose someone to present?
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, so Caroline.
Hello, good morning. I just woke 5 minutes ago, so I'm sorry. I'm Caroline, I'm 23. I am a mechanical engineering student, and I'm here to improve my English and to meet new people and to know another way perspective. I don't know, and I think that's it.
Okay, thank you. More someone that I want to listen about. Luis, present yourself.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you all. I'm Luis, and that is the second time that I'm here using this platform. So I live in San Luis. I am 28, and also I am a mechanical engineer. So in my free time, I am really into watching series and videos on YouTube and Netflix. And also I am fond of traveling with my friend and family. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you. Guys, now I will split you in small rooms. When you arrive in this room, before this, please copy the questions and you can paste this when you arrive in this small room. You will receive in your screen an invitation. So please accept this invitation and enjoy your time. Bye. If you are still listening to my voice, we have two options. One of them, you didn't accept the invitation, or the second one, you will be here with me in the main room. So welcome here, Luis, Anderson, Guilherme, I'm so afraid about to say your name, Cheyenne.
Yes.
Okay. So I will present myself. I am Ana. I have 26 years old. I live in Juiz de Fora, Minas Gerais. I am host here on TNT almost for 80 months. I am a physiotherapist. I work with women's health, and I finished my master in physical rehabilitation, and that's it. Tell me about you, Anderson.
Okay, good morning for you all, because in Angola he's evening. Afternoon, sorry. My name is Anderson Cruz Antonio. I'm from Angola and I live in Angola too. So I'm a geographic engineer degree, and I'm here in TNT to develop, to improve my ability in English, and to know new people and enjoy to talk with you all. I think that's all.
Thanks, Anderson. And about you, Cheyenne, tell me about you.
Good morning. My name is Cheyenne. I'm 24. I'm a student. I do electronic engineer. I'm finished my studies and probably in 2 months. I live in Aracaju, Sergipe, and that's it.
How did you met TNT? How did you find it?
I found it the e-aprendi on LinkedIn. I never know in LinkedIn, and I discovered that you make some conversations, some free conversations, and I decided to know a little bit more, and that's my first day.
Oh, I'm so proud of that. So welcome again. And about you, Leticia? Leticia, are you there? Maybe not yet. Anyway, Leticia, I cannot hear you. So maybe you have some problem in your microphone or you are not, but no problem. Let's go to the questions. I love this question. Anderson, what do you prefer? To be very rich and live 200 years ago, or to be poor but live today?
I think I prefer the first point. Be very
Really?
rich. Yes. First of all, because I have some different idea. I don't think to live so much. Because I think to live so much can be hard. When
Yes.
when you get old and you don't have so much ability than when you was young, can be very hard because your body is not the same. Your way to think is not the same. Can be very hard. So I prefer be very rich and live maybe 80 years old. And yeah. First, but it's not because I like so much money. No, I'm not like so much. Everybody like
No,
everybody.
no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I prefer be rich.
Yeah, I was thinking about this question, but I think I prefer to work hard but live today that I'm living, because it's a long time. It's 200 years ago, 400 years ago. So there is no internet, no cell phones. About cars, I have no idea because I really don't know, but I think the civilization would be so different then. No, I think it doesn't match with me. And about you, Guilherme, what do you prefer?
So, I think it's like when I play this game, you cannot like change the situation. For an example, or you will be very rich and live 400 years ago, or you'll be poor. So even if I try hard, I wouldn't be. No, because I play like this, but because I prefer the first one as well. I prefer to be very rich and live 400 years ago, because as we know, for example, there is a mountain of money that when you get, you don't need more anymore. You know what I mean? You don't need
Yeah.
like more than you have. But when you are poor, for example, it's you have no stability or so you don't have maybe food or a plan for your health and what else. So I really prefer to be very rich and live 400 years ago. I know that would be strange for us because we have this type of society with the cars, with the internet. But just imagine for the people who are poor today, like when we say poor, I mean probably like you have a lot of difficulties, a lot of hard things to do all day. So if I could choose just one and no change the situation, I prefer the first one for sure.
Okay, I think I just focus on 400 years. This part make me crazy, but about to be poor, I even thought about this. And about you, Luis, what do you prefer? Luis?
I'm here. So I prefer the first one, to be rich and live 400 years ago, because yeah, I'm poor. and, I would say that I am a little bit, tired of being poor, because for example, when you want to buy something, you need to think, in advance, what will be the consequences if you, spend your money by unnecessary things, And when you're rich, I suppose you don't need to think about it. That's my opinion.
I'm sorry. And about you, Leticia? Leticia? Maybe
I think I got my name, but I'm having problems with connection. I don't know if you.
I think it's a problem on her connection. Let's try one more time in a few minutes. And about you, Cheyenne?
I think I prefer to be poor and live today, because I saw a few days ago a video about, it was a timeline about the days nowadays and 2000 years ago. And the difference is really huge. And even if you were rich, the life expectation it was low, because, okay, I know it's just two questions, but I think it was difficult. Even if I could live 2000 years, I think the situation and all the problems in living 2000 years ago, it was, I think it was not a great experience. But I confess I'm curious about how the people live in these days. But I think it was difficult. Medical stuff, and if we get sickness, I think it was, if I got sickness, I think it would be hard. So I prefer it nowadays.
Yes. About the second question, what you prefer, to work more hours per day, but fewer days of work, and fewer hours per day, but more days? It's a little bit hard, but think with me. Just work 2 days in a week, but work all day long, or work 5 days in a week and work few hours in each day. I think it's more clear now. I think I prefer to work few days, but more hours per day, because you have the more days free. I don't know, I prefer to work hard and to be exhausted, but to have 3 days. Leticia, let's try again with you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can. Let's try. Sorry, I have problems. My connection is very, very slow here. I'm so sorry.
No problem. Can you make a short presentation about yourself?
Sure. Well, my name is Leticia. I live in the countryside of São Paulo State, and I'm studying English. I've been studying for, I think, 1 year now, I'm trying to study just by myself because I need to to get a better job. I think it's gonna help me. I really think I love English, and I'm decided to to try. And I am a receptionist. I work in a vet hospital, and I would like to work in the future with something related to this, but using English language.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
How long are you joining TNT?
Today is the first time I'm joining TNT.
Oh,
yeah, today is the first time, and I heard about it from teacher. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot her name, but it's on Instagram.
About método autodidata. It's this? Oh, a bad connection again. I got. Okay. Let's try in a few minutes again. Luis, what do you think about the question number 2?
Can you say that again?
Luis?
Could you say that again, the question?
Yes. Just send again. Okay. The question number 2, here. If you prefer to work more hours per day, but fewer day, or work fewer hours, but more days in a week. I will explain again. This question is hard. Let's imagine it to Monday on Friday. If you prefer to work just 2 days in a week, but to work since the morning at the night, but work all days in the week, but fewer in each day.
Okay,
It's clear?
I think yeah. I mean, because your voice was glitching, but I couldn't understand. So in that case, I prefer, okay, yeah, because it depends on the amount of money that I will be making, by the end of the week or by the end of the 2 days, for example.
But the same money. Don't think about the money. The same salary.
That's hard because I am really into the idea of having more free time, to enjoy myself, to enjoy, for example, watching series, movies, to take advantage of the time to do something really exciting, So in that case, I prefer to 2 hours a day, or maybe a few days, as you said.
Yes. And about you, Guilherme, what do you prefer?
For me, I prefer to work like few hours per day, but more days, because as I'm a math teacher, so I do love to school. I do love to go to school to teach. So I wouldn't like to go like just on Monday and teach all day, because obviously that my class would be really bad on the end of the day, because I would be really tired. And I didn't like it, as I already had this experience to teach all day. In my last class, I was exhausted. So that's why I prefer to work like Monday to Friday, like just, for example, just in the morning, but all mornings I would have my classes, my math classes. And I do like a balanced life on the days, like the working days. So for an example, just work at the end of the night to read a book and go to the gym or do some exercise. So I do prefer the second option.
Yeah, I think if I wasn't a teacher, I think my mind could be different. And about you, Cheyenne, what do you prefer? I think you are not working yet, but what's your preference?
I agree that it depends on the job. So I don't know. I was thinking about it. I'm not sure yet. But maybe I don't know. Maybe depend. If it was something challenging and that we could be immersed in the problem, and I think I could be working in this for a lot of hours. So I think it's okay. But if it was some job a little bit more methodical and not really funny, I think it could be better, more days and a few hours. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Anderson, about you?
Okay, I think I'd rather the second choice. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear. I prefer the second choice because one wise man one day say, I think he is Gandhi. I don't know. I don't have sure. Say that man is so strange because they work enough. You know, they work enough, try to gain or to earn more money, but sometimes he will spend all money he gain to for your health, you know. So I think I prefer to work um, work every day, but few hour, you know. No matter if I like so much the work or not, but we need to think in our health, you know, because in the end of the day you will do nothing, you know, because if you work um, how to say few hour but how many hours in the day or the day that you have time to rest, you will not do it very well because you are very tired, so will not compensate. I don't know if his word is very correct. So I think this is my idea.
Yes. I think it depends of the job. Leticia, let's try again with you.
Let's try. Uh, so I really agree with him. I would go with the second choice, which is for fewer hours per day, but more days. Because I have more interests in life, like exercising. I love exercising. I love cooking. I love reading. So for me, it would be wonderful if I could do more things during the day, and especially to have more time for myself to do other things. Uh, because I think it is really important to take care of ourselves and not only think about money. I know it's important because we need it, and it is really important to earn the money you need, because it helps you to develop yourself as well, to have a good job and to earn a good amount of money. But it is really important to take care of the other parts of your life, like health and mental things like that. So I would go with the second option.
Yes. Yeah, it's really hard because it depends of your routine. An example for me, I think I prefer to work less days in the week, but during the night, I hate to work during the night. My last patient, it's 5 p.m. because on 6 p.m. I need to be at home. So I will not accept any patients after this time. But let's go to other questions. Cheyenne, can you see the questions in the chat? Do you want to choose some questions? Because we have 90 questions, but we don't need to answer all of them, and we don't need to go to the sequence. But you can choose any one for we continue.
Okay. Maybe the question 4, have many good friends or one very best friend?
What do you prefer?
Actually, I don't know why did I decide this, because it's hard to, but I think maybe one very best friend, because if you have someone that you can trust and you can talk about all the things sometimes you just need someone to hear you, and sometimes you can be the person that will hear the other person. So I think I choose. Actually, I have this best friend, so I think that's the option.
Yes, I agree with you. I prefer to have a best friend, and for me it's enough. But when I moved to Juiz de Fora, where I live nowadays, I got this best friend, but it was hard because when I want to do something, I invited this best friend, and oh, I'm sorry, today I'm busy. Okay, so I will be alone because I just have one best friend, and the other is one I just want to stay with this friend. And this time it was bad, but I think one best friend is enough. If you can trust and go in this way. And about you, Leticia, your microphone is muted. Let's active again.
Okay. Sorry, teacher, I lost the question. Can you say that again, please?
Yes, I will send here on chat. Is the question number 4.
Okay.
If you prefer to have many good friends or one very best friend?
Oh yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, I love having good friends, and I think it's more important to have best friends. So I would like I prefer to have one friend, one very best friend, and but I think it's important to learn how to create other kinds of relationships, and it's really important to learn how to deal with many kinds of people. So it's important to have other friends, but not that you gonna name them best friends. I would prefer to have one best friend, but I would also would like to learn how to deal with many types of people, learn to talk with, and have small relationships, but have at least one friend that I can call him or her a best friend.
Yes, it's amazing. And about you, Luis, what do you prefer?
Great.
From my side, I prefer to have one best friend, because the best friend is a person who we can count on.
Okay, and about you, Anderson?
Me personal, I'm not the guy that have so many friends. I have 1 or 2 friends. But I think we uh, we we choose, we choose one friend or to have one friend because we know that it's hard to trust in other guys, and you don't know the heart of the other guys. They can cheat you, or deceive you, this is that we choose want to have one friend. But if it was not this, if I have an opportunity to have men good friend, I think I will choose to have a man good friend, because I think the only thing that we avoid that to have a man friend is the problem, because when you have men problem, when you have men friend, you have men problem too. But if I have the good friends, so I think I will choose to have men friends, but good friends.
Okay, I don't know about Angola, but in other side of the world, you have many friends. We here on TNT, you have me, you have Philip, and the other hosts. You cannot invite me to get a coffee or to walk on the street because I am in the other side of the world, but we can talk here.
But here in TNT it's different, because everybody that he's here know that are here know that I can so or say something wrong, because we have rule. It's different. But when you have some friend that is not on media, is not on internet, is a physical friend, is different, because you can have many problem. So
Yes,
many different problem. So,
yes. And about you, Guilherme, what do you prefer?
Yeah, actually, I would prefer many good friends than one very best friend because, like as the word said, like many good friends. So what I consider as a good friend is someone that I trust. So if I can have a lot of good friends, that would be amazing. And as you said, Ana Paula, when I think like when you have just one very best friend, which is really good, of course, but as we need to choose just one option, but it's like it made like, and sometimes you depends on him or her, for example, to do the things or to talk. And for example, if she's busy or he's busy, just imagine you are like alone for a moment, you know what I mean? So that's why I prefer to have many good friends. Like it doesn't mean that I want like 10 friends, but I prefer 5 good friends than just one very best friend, because it's like more people, and I can talk a lot about a lot of things because each person is different. So I prefer the first option.
Yeah, Guilherme, I'm loving your answers because I think you are playing this game more serious than me that created the game, because you
No,
imagine the
you
options.
cannot imagine. Because I played this game seriously since 2015. And I just go, for an
Oh my
example,
God.
I go, like, for example, I went to the bar, or I go to the bar with my friends, and we just play that. And all the time I'm creating 2 options. And obviously there are a lot of categories like this one, that they are good category, but sometimes we do like the shit the categories and a lot of funny categories. So that's why I just said, when you put in the questions on the chat, I just said, oh, I love this game because I really do serious, I really think about it. It's for me, it's a really good exercise, for example, to improve your argumentation skills, because you need to think and you need to talk, and mainly in English or in another language that you are learning to.
Yes, and I think it improves your self-knowledge because you are thinking about things that you never thought before. So let's continue with you, Guilherme. Choose a polemic questions that we can talk now.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, I love this one. This one is traditional, the fifth one. So, would you rather to be able to talk with the animals or speak all foreign languages?
I think I will start. I think
Yeah, you
nowadays
start.
I prefer to be able to talk with animals because I'm working hard to improve my English, and nowadays I just consider English it's enough for me now. Maybe in the future I want to be able to talk other kinds of language. But nowadays, English is enough. And but animals, I have this little sweet dog right here, and I would love to understand her more, So I feel that she's talking something, but I cannot get her. So I prefer to be able to talk with animals. Yes, I am this kind. And about you, Guilherme, what do you prefer?
Okay, just for the people who likes pets, I don't know if you all guys have an Instagram, but if you have Instagram, you guys should follow the pet influencers. For an example, there is one which the name is Madai Bika, which is a pincher and bulldog, and the guy just created a voice. There is other one, it's Buddha and Blunchy. They are my favorite. They are the husky and Kilikinha, but I don't like too much the Kilikinha because of the voice, because it's too loud, It's like it's too much for me. That's why I prefer Madai, Bika, Guda, and Blanche is my favorite one for sure. It's like she's the diva. So for this question, yeah, for this question, for the first option for sure for me, because all foreign languages, they are really cool. But as you said, for example, if you have the English, you can communicate a lot. Obviously that if you speak all the foreign language, you can know a lot of things, because you can understand better the culture of the people. We know that when you talk with someone. But just imagine the secrets that the animals have. Just imagining going to the sea and talk to a turtle or to a whale, or even day by day, you talk with an ant, like, oh, okay, no. And, or with your dog or with your cat. Seriously, this one for me, it's like, I really would love to talk with the animals, because I think they are really funny. They are really intelligent. They have secrets that no one knows in the world. So I would prefer the first one for sure.
Okay, yeah, it's amazing. So we agree with each other. Leticia, and about you? To talk with animals?
Yeah, yes. Oh, it's really, yes, it's really interesting, this question. Thinking, and I think I would definitely prefer to be able to speak with animals instead of all foreign languages, because first of all, I think all foreign languages for me is too much. I prefer to concentrate in just one language, because I don't know, for me, it's too much, all foreign languages. And the second, reason is because I also love animals, and I heard from some person one day that animals teach us like everything in life, because they are really special creatures. So I think that if we could learn the language of these animals, we would be the wiser, can I say that? Wiser people in the world, because we learn a lot with them. So that's why.
Yes, and about you, Cheyenne, what do you prefer?
I thought a little bit about it. I think that I would like to be able to talk with some animals. That was not necessary all the animals, but at least some animals, because to start to learn English with more effort, I had to think about why I wanted to learn English, and I realized that I wanted to connect with people and with some new experience and new perspectives. So I thought that learn another language for me is something about this, not just because all the jobs need that we should learn, we should know English. And okay, I think I can connect with people with some different language. I think it's not necessary to know all the languages. So if I could talk with animals, I could learn about different things that we, like human, we are not able. Oops, we are together again.
No problem.
So that's
Just
my
continue.
answer. But that's my answer because I could know more about things that and perspectives that we as humans are not able to know.
Yes. Hello, welcome back, guys. How was the conversation?
I have a question.
Yes.
What do you prefer? Be happy because Flamengo is champion, or be happy because Flamengo could not win the match?
I hate football. I hate football. I hate football. Anyway, but I think we can create this talk and talk about football, but not in my meeting, okay?
I think your husband likes football.
Yes, he likes. By the way, he is Vasco, so he's
my God.
yeah, he's not happy today.
Lembra aquele programa, coitado?
Yes. Oh, poor man. Ryan, how was the conversation in your room? How was your experience?
Well, I like it. This is my first time, so I don't know. I think I'm not so good, but one day each a time. Eh?
Yes. Yes.
You are so good.
Yes, I would like to listen this. Lorismar, you was in the same room that him?
Yes, he speaks very well.
Ryan, I think you should consider her opinion because she's an English teacher. So yes, to listen this kind of advice about an English teacher is so good. And for me, the first step to improve the English is to expose yourself. And you are here exposing yourself. You even know us, and you even know the project. We are live on YouTube, so I think you are exposing yourself. When you expose, you will increase. So it's amazing.
Open your windows.
Yes.
Thanks for the words.
Yes. You're welcome. Melanie, it's correct?
You can call me Melanie or Mel. No problem.
Mel.
Yeah,
how was your conversation? It's the first time that I see you here, I think.
Yeah, it's my first time, indeed. It was pretty cool. I really enjoyed to talk with the girls. It was awesome. And I don't think we need to be sorry for our English skills. Come on, we are trying to be bilingual.
Yes.
I'm not worried about native people. We are native people of English and of Portuguese, so we are not mad with people that come and don't talk very well Portuguese. They are trying to communicate with us, so we are trying to communicate with a global language. So we don't need to be sorry. Don't be sorry, Ryan.
Yes. When I learned this point about don't be sorry about your English, it changes a lot my courage about to expose. And something that I read this week, I think, it's about the level. Beginner, intermediate, fluent, advanced. And I was so afraid about to check that I am fluent because I consider that I'm not. But a few days ago, I read a definition about to be fluent. To be fluent, it's to communicate and understand what you need. And I think I can do it. So, check.
No. Just to share an experience about what Mel said, because I was talking with a guy from UK, and he said, for example, oh man, you don't need to say sorry, because if you are communicating here, it's because of you, because you are learning English, you are talking English, so you don't need to be sorry, because we are doing the effort to talk with them and not the inverse. It's the same when someone comes to Brazil and speak Portuguese. If you are talk with him, it's because he is trying to talk in Portuguese. So that's why we don't need to say sorry for these things. Like, you are doing your effort, and if someone's judging you for this, it's because it's not a good person, or that person doesn't understand the meaning of learning a new language for someone. That's why, for example, for the US people, they don't learn a lot of new languages. So it's like we are bilingual. We are here because we want to be bilingual or polyglots, and they are making no efforts into many, like so many Americans. They don't try to speak their language, because it's a comfort zone. Oh, my language is the global one, so I don't need to learn anyone.
I think the big problem is the statement, speak like a native language, but you will never speak like a native language.
Yeah, and you don't need to, like, you just need to get understand it.
Because you are native for Portuguese, you are trying to learn another language. So I think is a good and free way to think about, like Guilherme said, you are trying to speak in another language. For that situation, you have to consider yourself as a hero, because you're going out from your comfort zone, like Anna said,
Exactly.
and like Melanie said, and you don't have to be afraid or to say sorry for your English, never, because you are in a different point. You are trying to learn, and you are enough, and you are good.
Guys, and I think that maybe we have some problem about idea, about the reason, because people think that to be fluent is to speak very, I would say, fluently, but you are fluently when you can communicate with other guys, and the other guy can hear you and you speak again. So you are fluently. It's not necessary to speak like native speaker,
I think it should not be our intention to be a native, because we are not, and that's all. For me, native is who is born in this country and talk this language since he was born, but they're not, so we should not plan to do this. Guys, I'm really, really happy, and I appreciate everything that you add here. And this conversation is just happening because we are trying, we are making our effort to do this, but more about you, because I cannot come here and talk alone. I'm just here because you continue coming, you all guys, and it's a pleasure for me, and it's amazing to share 1 hour of my week with you, with everyone who is joining us. So continue coming and answer the feedback. It's really important. I will not talk about other feedbacks and other meetings. I will talk why it's so important for me, because I'm trying a new dynamic, and I think no of the hosts, no one are trying this new dynamic to talk about a lot of topics in the same meeting. So it's really important for me to know that if you are joining this or no, because if you prefer the other kind of dynamic, okay, we can back there. But it's really important for me, and you receive the feedback in your email, okay? Does someone have some question? No?
No, but I suggest you in the next meeting maybe talk about post break, or can
Sorry,
be
about what?
Post break.
What is this?
How to say when you finish your date, post break.
Ah, okay.
Or post recap, sorry. Yeah, we can talk this, and this can be amazing to talk about it.
Yes, I think it should be
So yeah,
nice.
sofrência. Yeah, to talk about sofrência.
Or no, or about falling in love.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
I would like to thank you all for the the incredible conversation that we had here, and I am really enjoying to have the chance, enjoy me having the chance to make this conversation through e-aprende. I think that's the name.